Yes, y'all read the title right. I have been raped before, and it was about like almost 4.5 years ago. And before y'all say some bullshit, oh yeah, you're just talking about this just to get some YouTube clicks. No, I've always talked about my rape story, just never fully explained what happened on my TikTok to my friends, to a lot of people that are close to me, a lot of people that I trust, to the point where now I can freely talk about it because one, it happened 4.5 years ago, and two, it still affects me to this day. Like there's certain things I do because of it, but it doesn't let me be sad. I don't be depressed about it. I don't cry about it. Like I can freely talk about it. One, because I like talking about my story because I want other people to know that yes, niggas can get raped too, not only girls. And I hate when people are like, how do guys get raped? Like the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways. Basically, it was like 2019, right? I was like 16, 15 at the time. I met this girl. Let me just call her Sarah. This is a picture of her right here. Let me just call her Sarah. Me and Sarah were dating for like about like a couple weeks, right? She hella love bombed me. Hella, like she extremely love off rip love bombed me. Like she's the one that asked for my number first. She's the one that wanted me first. She's the one that asked me out. And I was 16, 15. I was like, oh shit, a girl actually wants me? Oh my god, like I pulled no females at 16. This is literally what I looked like right here. I pulled no females at 16, 15. So like when a girl actually wanted me, I was like, wow, wow, that's crazy. By the way, I'm 19. But I was like, wow, that's crazy. A girl wants me, so I instantly started dating because that's the first time a girl shot my shot. No, shot her shot at me. So yeah, we were dating. She hella loved my offer. This is a whole story about this female, bro. Mind you, we only dated for 2 months. This is a deep ass story. But I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Basically, this one time on our first date, we went to the movies, right, with me, my sister, and my no her family, right? And me and her, we went to a separate movie theater, watch a movie away from my her family and my sister, right? And then off rip, third, like, swear to God, 20 minutes into the movie, she was like, can we have sex? And mind you, she's a virgin and I'm a virgin at the time. We're both virgins. And she's like, can we do it? I was like, I was capping in the messages. I don't actually want to fuck. I'm scared as fuck. I was capping, right? And I told her, no, no, let's just watch it because generally I literally just wanted to get to know her and actually like watch the movie, have a good ass day. I did not want to fuck. Surprisingly, I didn't want to fuck at all, like at all. But like, she kept pressuring me too. She kept saying, "Oh yeah, you don't like me." She kept gaslighting me, manipulating me, fucking calling me gay once, and it's to the point where she literally pulled the whole, if we don't have sex right now, I'm breaking up with you. And me being 16, 15, I'll literally do anything for a female. You can ask my mom. I'll do anything to keep a girl at 16, 15, especially the girl that came for me first. I'll do anything to keep her. So I was like, I'm not comfortable with doing this, but like, I really like you. And I kept saying no and no and no like 6 times, but she kept begging, gaslighting me, doing a whole bunch of bullshit to the point where I just gave in. I was like, fuck it. Right. And I did. And the whole entire time I was uncomfortable as fuck. I was like, bro, why am I doing this? I was like, I'm doing this because I love her, but at the same time, I don't want to do this. Is this like, what? Like, in one hand, I loved her, and another hand, I didn't want to lose her, but another hand, I didn't want to lose my virginity this way. And another hand, like, there's so many hands, and I was like, bro, is this rape? Like, I was like literally after we did it, not gonna lie, I went to the bathroom, my dead ass broke down. Like, I broke down because I felt so violated for some reason, like so pressured. And then literally the crazy part, a week later, she just broke up with me. She broke up with me over some dumb shit. Like after she took my video, she broke up with me, and I was like, wow. So this is how it feels to get used and raped then. And then I just kept thinking about it, kept thinking about it for a cool like 6 months. I even asked my friend, like, I told my friend the whole story, and he was like, yeah, you did get raped. Like, not physically or like through drugs or through weed, but you got raped emotionally and mentally. Like, she gaslight you and she pressured you to do it and it's still considered rape. But if legally, if you go to the law, it's not considered rape because you gave consent, if you know what I mean. So like I still consider it rape because I didn't want to do that shit. Like she basically manipulated the fuck out of me. Like that shit felt terrible. Terrible as fuck. Like what the fuck? And because of that, I have not dated ever anybody since. Like since I've been single for 4.5 years now. Like I've been close to getting into a relationship multiple times. Like I post girls on TikTok before and etc. But when it comes to an actual official relationship and me asking the girl, "Will you be my girlfriend?" I've not done that in like 4.5 years. I've not done that at all. Why? Because ever since that, my trust has been destroyed. Like to the point where I became hypersexual about it. Like after we did that, she made me feel like the only good part about my body was sex. Like mentally, I wasn't a good person. Physically, I wasn't a good person. She was like, made me feel like the only good part about me in relationship wise is sex. And I was like, wow, wow, that fucking hurts. To the point where after that, after to the point where every girl for the next year and a half I've been extremely sexual too because I felt like, well, my last girl wanted me because of my body. Maybe these girls would want me more if I just show my body more. And I was like, now for the last like 2 years, I don't like. I'm still hypersexual. Like it's still one of my love languages. It's like very last one, not top, but like very last love language. But before it was like very top because literally after the whole, experience with her, it just made me feel like every girl only wanted me for my body, and the only way I can get a girl is by showing my body off and being sexual, which is a total fucking opposite. Don't do that shit. And it just mentally fucked me up for a long ass time. But now for like the last 2, 3 years, I'm still hypersexual, like duh, but like I'm extremely in control about it. I don't need to like, do it to like have a relationship. You feel me? I don't need to do that shit. But it is one of my love languages, which is sad in a way. You feel me? Because my love languages is and goes to this specific order. It's quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, and then gift giving, and then sex. You feel me? That specific order. You feel me? 4 years ago, after the whole experience, it was sex and then that, and now it's like to the point where when I'm on a date with a girl, I don't want to go to hold my hand. I don't want to go to make the first move on me sexually because I feel weird and weirded out, and I get flashbacks and shit. I don't want to go do any of that to me in any sort of way. I want to be the one to make the first move, and I'll be the one who does it because and I had very bad experiences in the past, so I want to be able to, make the first move and do everything first, and the girl doesn't touch me at all, and I touch her with consent, with consent, and then she can touch me. You feel me? So yeah, but yeah, that's basically my rape story. I don't want any of y'all to like try to go find this girl. It was a long time ago. We both graduated, and yeah. I was 16 at the time and she was 15 at the time. So yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all story just to bring it out, and because a lot of people have been asking, and I've been holding this story back for like fucking years. I've been wanting to tell the story for years, for months, and I feel like now is like a good time to tell it. So yeah.